Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Grayson Chrisley reveals he is moving out of Savannah's home. Grayson Chrisley has revealed that he is moving out of his sister, Savannah Chrisley's home. This was new for fans to hear. However, Grayson is growing up. He is 18 and living with his sister while his parents are in federal prison. He is ready to grow up more, it seems. Keep reading to find out more. Savannah Chrisley took in her younger siblings when her mother and father got arrested. Todd and Julie Chrisley are currently in federal prison for tax evasion and fraud. This was a huge shock to fans when they heard this news. However, they still have not been able to get released. Despite Julie having a resentencing hearing, Savannah then gained legal guardianship of her two younger siblings, Chloe and Grayson. She has done a great job at taking care of them and raising them. Fans love watching her be a good step-in mom to them. Grayson Chrisley has revealed that he is moving out. It seems that in less than a month he will be going to the University of Alabama for college. Savannah was talking to him about it on her podcast. She revealed he would be leaving in a month. However, Grayson corrected her and let her know it was 26 days. Is he excited? I don't know, I get more nervous the closer it gets. Yeah, the less I want to go. I don't get excited until I get there though. It's gonna be tough. Savannah continues to ask him questions about moving into the dorms and college life. However, Grayson then talks about how he has not been to a traditional school since the 5th grade. So it is going to be an adjustment for him already. Savannah assured him that he would do great and would love it. It seems that Grayson will be going to college in less than a month. Savannah is excited for him. However, she is also bummed that he is going to be gone. While she still has Chloe at home, she is going to be worried about Grayson and his grades. However, Grayson seems to be excited to go. He is also nervous since he has not been in a traditional school since the 5th grade. What do you think about him going to college? Sound off in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts. The morning sunlight filtered through the sheer curtains of Savannah Chrisley's Nashville home, illuminating the cozy living room that had become a safe haven for her younger brother, Grayson Chrisley. For the past year, her home had been a place of transition, healing, and, most importantly, family. But today was different. Today was the day Grayson decided it was time to step into a new chapter on his own. I think it's time, Sav, Grayson said, his voice steady but tinged with a quiet excitement. He leaned against the kitchen counter, still wearing the baseball cap he practically lived in, a symbol of his never-ending love for sports. I'm moving out. Savannah, who had just poured herself a cup of coffee, froze mid-step. You're what? She said, turning to face her younger brother. For a moment, she saw the little boy who used to run around their parents' Georgia mansion, climbing furniture and sneaking cookies from the kitchen. But the man standing in front of her wasn't that little boy anymore. Grayson had grown up fast, faster than most teenagers ever should. After their parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, began serving time, Savannah had taken on the role of both sister and parental figure. Her home became Grayson's refuge from the chaos of the outside world, but also a place where they both leaned on each other to process a life turned upside down. I just feel like it's time, Grayson said again, softer this time. I love you, and I'll always appreciate everything you've done for me, but I need my own space. I need to figure out who I am outside of everything that's happened. Savannah set her cup down and walked over to him, pulling him into a hug. You're growing up on me, Gray, she whispered. But are you sure you're ready? Living on your own is a whole different ballgame. There's rent, bills, groceries. Grayson chuckled, pulling away just enough to look at her. I've got it covered. I've been saving, and I already signed a lease. It's just across town, so I'm not that far. The reality of his words settled on Savannah like a weight. For months, her role had been to protect him, to make sure he didn't feel alone. The thought of him leaving her home felt like a bittersweet loss. Yet deep down, she knew this was the right step for him. Grayson's big reveal. Later that day, Grayson decided to share the news publicly. He went live on Instagram, a platform where fans had watched him transform from a shy teenager into a confident young man. Sitting in his room, boxes stacked in the corner behind him, Grayson smiled nervously at the camera. "Hey guys," he started, scratching the back of his neck. "So, big news. I'm moving out of Savannah's house." The comment section immediately blew up. "Wait, what? You're leaving Savannah? Proud of you, Grayson." Grayson continued, "Sav has been amazing. Like, she stepped up for me when I didn't even know what I needed, and I'll never forget that. But you know, I'm 19 now, and I just want to see what it's like to have my own place. It's time to grow up a little, take on some responsibility. Don't worry, I'm still gonna bug Sav all the time, but this feels like the right move." Savannah, watching from the kitchen, smiled as tears threatened to fall. She typed into the live chat, "Always proud of you, little bro." The day of the move. The next weekend, Savannah helped Grayson load his things into a moving truck. His room, once full of baseball gear, posters, and scattered sneakers, now sat empty except for the faint memory of late-night conversations and shared laughter. "This feels weird," Savannah admitted as they closed the truck door. "Yeah, for me too," Grayson replied, looking at the house that had become more than just a roof over his head. "You've been like my anchor, you know. But I think I need to see what I can do on my own." As they drove to his new apartment, Grayson couldn't help but feel a mixture of excitement and nerves. The apartment wasn't fancy, just a one-bedroom with white walls and a view of the city's skyline, but it was his. A blank canvas for him to paint his life on, free from the shadows of family turmoil. Settling in. By the end of the day, boxes were stacked neatly, and Grayson's beloved gaming setup was already in place. Savannah brought over a housewarming gift, a framed photo of the two of them at one of his high school baseball games. "So you don't forget where you came from," she said, setting it on his new shelf. Grayson grinned, "Like I could ever forget you." They sat on the couch, eating takeout from their favorite restaurant, just like old times. Only this time, it was clear that things were changing. "You know, I'm proud of you," Savannah said. "You've been through so much, and you're still standing. Not just standing, you're thriving."